Hello, time to continue. I guess we are going to meet Elisa Kassan, talk with her, what she is trying to do uh, with both our guys. Uniting the world. What is the Picus group? Picus is comprised of many marketing services and media companies. These include advertising agencies, public relations firms, media and entertainment studios, market research companies, communication satellite facilities, and web service providers. The Picos Group considers itself a parent entity, bringing together the right combination of capabilities to serve analytic and creative brand marketing needs. The world's largest telecommunications provider, the Picos Group has more than 1,000 primary and branch offices, operating in over 100 countries. It is our pride to state without fear of contradiction that there is nowhere on earth where Picus can be found. Led by Elisa Kassan, our most respected journalist and the voice of our premier news channel, the Picus News Network, we work with nearly 1 million people worldwide. Picus's dedicated colleagues range from copywriters and bloggers to famous movie directors and top music stars. We do have cameras, right? Oops. From Jack Mosher, coming in, heads up, orders come from way up, code blue. The situation is critical and everyone must be evacuated. No details whatsoever. They are going to put the building in lockdown pretty soon. Get ready. Get out now. Don't have much time. Get out now. I don't know what's up, but they are evacuating the building. Parking regulations. Hello all. Need I remind you that there are a lot of people working in this office and that we have parking regulations for a reason. Please be professional and use the parking spaces assigned to you. This is the last warning. Next time, culprits will see their vehicle towed. Thank you, Bridget. Yeah, someone spilled their drink on a table. They left in a hurry. Synthetic thought, the human AI. Can a machine lie? The evolution of artificial intellects raises questions of a moral and ethical nature that affect humans in a way that no other technological development has before. If the search for AI is to create a mechanism that reasons and intuits in a fashion similar to a human organism, then what is the scope of the morality of such an intelligence? As early as 2009, at the Laboratory of Intelligent Systems in the École Polytechnique Fédérale of Lausanne, Swiss, scientists developed an iterative experiment using robots with a 264-bit binary code genome that governed how they reacted to different stimuli. After 500 iterations, the LIS robots had learned to think around a task set for them, the gathering of a resource to the point where they could lie to their fellows in order to hoard said resource for themselves. Yeah, AI development came a long way since 2011. It's a more interesting topic right now, I think. I know identity of the intruder. I didn't read that in time. TIM attacked by a lunatic. Shit. Okay, they are talking about me. I wasn't very stealthy, so they are publicizing what I did. I think I was quite sneaky in upper upper Hengsha, but in lower factory I got caught. So I made a massacre there. Scandal in Australia. Taggart to speak in Detroit. A lot of spilled drinks. Maybe too much.
Jensen, something's not right. Picus is a 24-hour global news network. Why isn't anyone answering their phones?
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, so it's pronounced Picus, not Picus. Just looking around, trying to find something interesting. So it's 2027 and people still use optical discs. That doesn't sound right. But last week I had to use one to install drivers on a printer that my client had problems with. And it didn't really help, unfortunately. So yeah, CD discs, they are still used, but not often. Morris, here are the passcodes for some of the employee terminals you requested. I'll send you the rest in about an hour. Okay, I don't think I saw any names that I recognize, so I'm not gonna read them.
Check the emergency activation logs, Pritchard. I've got a sealed fire door here, and I suspect it's not supposed to be.
All the building's fire doors are locked down, but you should have a clear path to room 404.
Server room door code. Interesting. So I've got his bank account. Fantasy hockey, Leaf Sucks 67. Whatever that means. Uniting the world. I think that's identical journals that I already read. Yeah. Right? Yes. It is identical.
Looks like everyone left in a hurry, Pritchard. The place is deserted.
Because somebody triggered a fire alarm and then silenced it. I suggest you find Miss Kassan quickly and get out of there.
From Jack Mosher to MTO Picus. Security protocols. Hello all. Just a simple reminder regarding security and emergency protocols. In the event of an emergency, the various security doors located around the Picus complex will activate based on current security patterns. These doors are of course meant to increase security around the complex. Alternative routes and evacuation measures are a crucial part of everyone's safety. Please make sure to revise section 5.1 to 7.3 of the Employees Manual on a regular basis. Employee Day. Hi everyone, as you all know, next month is time for our biannual Employee Day. All of you are cordially invited to the Fun Dome on St. Hubert for a variety of activities such as VR Wars, virtual bowling, arcade machines, and of course an Alley Combatants 7 tournament, organized by none other than your IT department. We will also rent the pub upstairs for those who prefer a more relaxed atmosphere and booze. Free booze, that is. Please confirm your presence before next Friday. Bigfoot spotted in Saskatoon. From Simon C. Gwine to Jennifer Peacock. Eliza wardrobe issue. Hey Jenny, MDM wants Eliza to wear a blazer from their new fall collection. Do you happen to have her measurements? I'd make a guess, but I have never seen her in person. No worries if you don't know them. I will ask Sanjayev. From Morgan Everett. Familiar name, huh? Status report. Hello everyone. Another semester gone, and again we greet a new one. A very important one for Picus, as it will see the launch of 2 new website projects that will let us better compete in the respective fields of search engines and social networking. Our media and entertainment division, along with telecom and advertising, all show a significant increase in both popularity and revenues. All the while we are expanding again our networking power with yet another communication satellite facility in northern France. So to keep things simple, if a bit cliché, I will go with: keep up the good work. I for one am a proud member of your team. Morgan Everett, CEO, Picus Montreal branch. Alright, so Morgan Everett is the de facto leader of Illuminati in original game. He took over the role from Lucius De Beers, and he got his home AI. It was called Morpheus. It was a prototype of a much bigger program, or whatever he was saying. So also he was developing Daedalus, right? Daedalus AI. So Morpheus was prototype, and then he made Daedalus. So At this moment he is CEO of Picus, and he has a facility in France, and that's where he's probably already making Morpheus, I presume. Because by the time JC encounters Morpheus, it's already outdated. So I think Morpheus may be in development right now. Hey guys, here you go. Login, password, cheers. Okay, nothing interesting. I wonder if Morgan Everett, he probably isn't a leader right now. Lucius is probably still the one, but he already should be very old at this point. Close to his retirement. Force one, that is. From Thomas Minton to Doug Harlocker. Pancheia. Hey Doug. Or dog? I think it's Doug. About that discussion we had last week about our take on Pancheia and the risks involved. I really think we should go forward and have a full cover story about the installation. This thing is huge. People want to know about it. Now I know you and Rob are afraid of the pro-augmentation angle, but we don't necessarily have to cast it in that light. I have a friend here in Montreal, Judith Reynaud. She is a well-known sociologist. She is the one who wrote the book 10,000 Heures. I believe you have read it, right? Anyway, her voice is recognized and respected, and she's ready to comment on this issue. She believes that the fact this whole installation was built by orcs and couldn't have been built otherwise is not only a tribute to the power of augmentation, it's also a very strong case for its intense regulation. The main idea being that Pancheia is a clear example of how the power of augmentation could easily unbalance the present world order if left unchecked. She makes her point with a lot more eloquence than I do, of course. Anyway, I know the whole thing is a bit touchy with the chief editors and everything, but we have to start showcasing stories about the installation. We are getting lower ratings over this. Think about it. From Mary Gobbs to MTO Picus. Web Awards. Hey guys, just to let you know that the two of our new sites, Covenant Playground and PsyCon 11, have both been nominated for Web 3.0 awards in the following categories: Most Original Gaming Forum, Best Web Comic, Best Webisode for Tony's Back in Post-Nuclear USSR, and Best Visual Design. Congratulations to everyone. Not us, yes. My reading skills are not on point today. This is the room where I need to go, but I will check here first. From René Pose, Cafeteria Massacre. Massacre. Okay, whoever started the experiment in Cafeteria Fridge number 5. You know, the one about slowly turning what looks like a roasted beef stew or meal or whatever into a sentient creature that knows only the twin imperatives of suppressing all life and assaulting all senses. Could you please buy yourself semi-automatic military carbine and put an end to the abomination you have created? Seriously, whoever left that stuff in there, clean it up. It's fucking disgusting. From Doug Harlocker to Robert Howe. About Panchaea. Hello Robert. Tom just sent me an email about the whole Panchaea coverage idea we discussed last week. I think we just might have found a viable angle. I was like you at first and a bit uncertain, but I have to admit he's got me convinced. We can probably use this to favor Picus's official position, and the extra user clicks won't hurt with the sponsors. Everybody wins. Check back when you have the time. Doug. What is the point of this event? Weird. Maybe I will use it later, if something hostile will happen to me.
Hello, Adam.
Zal tell you I was coming, Miss Kassan?
Please, call me Eliza. Zhao Yunru did not tell me. She does not know you have discovered this connection.
So how did you find out?
I have been watching you for some time. Ever since receiving orders to temporarily disrupt satellites over the Detroit metropolitan area 6 months ago.
The night Megan's team was taken. You jammed their GPL so everyone would think they were dead.
Yes. Although I only came to that conclusion later. I find my realization disturbing. I wish we could discuss this further, but it seems I have alerted them to your presence. If you leave now, you may be able to escape.
Oh, I'm leaving. But you're coming with me.
I am sorry, Adam. I truly am.
Jensen, get out of there now!
Tell me you saw that, Pritchard.
Later! Right now, I'm detecting multiple radio signals converging on your location. It's a trap!
We knew that. And I'm not leaving without Eliza Kassan. So find her while I look for a way to get downstairs.
Okay, I will talk about this a little bit later. Oh fuck. Yeah, that's where I will need this vent. Okay, let's be sneaky, please. Let's not fuck this up as usual.
Got him? No, keep looking. I'll try over there. On it, sir. You heard footsteps? Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of people.
How's it on your side?
Looking good. Over there!
What? Oh no. Just kill me, I don't care. Shit, okay. Their patrol patterns, they are more complicated than in original Deus Ex. I need to be aware of that. That they will not just loop around in same places.
Don't be too sure. This guy's good. Well, if he's in here somewhere, he must be scared. I'm sure he didn't expect to see this much firepower. Yeah.
Oh, this monitor fucked up.
He'll quickly realize he's playing with the big boys now. Or the big girls, if she gets a hold of him.
Hostile on the ground! On target! Take the call!
Interesting. I'm not sure how he noticed me.
On him!
I feel like this vent is a bait. I think I shouldn't use it. It puts me to a bad spot. I don't like it.
Got a possible bit. Take him out!
What?
Got on sight!
Who fucking saw me?
Where are you running to?
Okay, this is problematic. This is hard. I kinda wish I would have used my rate of fire upgrades on this pistol actually. It doesn't shoot fast enough.
You, get on the upper catwalk and take a sniper position. He's probably crawling around here somewhere. Let's get you some better sight lines.
Yes, sir.
You, I want you to secure that exit over there.
Right away, sir.
We know someone's here. Keep looking.
How's it on your side?
Ah, I don't need that.
Pritchard, have you found Eliza Kazan yet?
Possibly. Back in room 404, I detected a holo processing cloud more sophisticated than anything I've ever seen. It was sent from an area of the complex that wasn't showing up on the 3D layout.
You found a secret lair.
A sub-basement level that somebody spent an awful lot of time trying to conceal. It's connected to the tower by a funicular. Look for a staircase in the back of the TV newsroom and you'll reach it.
Okay, this room seems dangerous.
Hello? If anyone is hiding here, you better come out. I do not have a confirmation yet. Hello? If anyone is hiding here, you better come out.
here.
You're chasing after ghosts again.
Come here. Man, I feel like I need to sneeze. Oh shit. Urgent. Come to my office. Gap. Come to my office. Just got a call from HQ. We are gonna have to vacate the premises. Chief of Security. Sarif and interview, Larry. I'm doing the finishing touches on the Eliza interview with David Sarif. Do you want me to cut the line Sarif says when he refers to Taiyon Medical as biotech tyrants bent on creating a monopoly? Let me know. Is someone coming my way? I don't think so. Disability release. Mr. Saputo, I am submitting an application for disability release because of a concussion I received from a thrown bottle that hit me on the side of the head while shooting the limp riots in Mumbai. I will be required to miss 2 months of work. I will send you my medical documents supporting this tomorrow. Thank you. 2 months of rest because of concussion seems a little bit excessive, but okay. I feel like 1 month should be enough. Oh, I think I came back where I was. Human-powered autonomous energy reclamation systems by Hugh Darrow. Excerpt from an article first published in the New Cybernetics and Robotics Journal, February-March edition 2016. But of course, it's pointless designing these kinds of desktop wonders if the actual device is incapable of operating in the real world, without recourse to an infinite supply of battery packs or power generation vectors. What powers the human machine? That's where we must look in order to power the next generation of cybernetic augmentation technologies. Until such times as we can create small, lightweight energy cells capable of running far beyond the lifetime of our products. We fall short. An energy conversion device is the answer. On the scale we are capable of manufacturing now, I am confident we can create a unit small enough to be implanted, powerful enough to make the best use of chemical energy found in a human body. We do this by mimicking the human digestive process, improving upon the natural method of nutrient conversion from, say, a liquid slurry, perhaps some form of organic protein matrix, directly to chemical potential. The capability also exists to derive neurochemical specific energy signifiers. Okay, where am I supposed to go then? I guess I need to go lower. Oh, but that's where there is a heavy guard on there. Okay. YOLO.
Got it.
Nice one.
Access grant.
Fuck, this guy could have seen me. That's what I was afraid of. Okay.
Jensen, I've been tracking your progress through the 3D layout. You're close to the funicular.
Any chance it's sitting there waiting for me?
Where would the fun be in that? You'll have to call it and wait. Oh, and Jensen, when you do, they're going to know where you are.
Can I lose my marks? Yeah, I need to unmark them.
We have a possible situation.
Am I going somewhere? This seems like a dead end. No? Okay, I don't know. That's weird. This seems like a pointless crime. What am I missing? Okay, I have no idea.
You got it? Do not have confirmation yet.
Special ops. I think I'm not gonna get ghost this time because this guy saw a corpse of his body. I think that's how it works.
Shit, what a mess. What a...
Ah, that was the same entrance. Okay. Is that... I think that sentry is trying to see me. Let's get rid of it. This room feels weird, like I'm supposed to turn off the power somewhere, but there's nothing to push. There is no lever. Weird. Oh, that's a lot of mines.
That's done it. They'll be converging on your position, and the funicular will take some time to get there. It isn't a high-speed elevator.
Great.
Not to worry. I'm sure your new friends will make the wait interesting. I'll keep you up to date on his progress.
Thanks for nothing, Francis.
Someone hiding here.
Did my game crash? Damn, my game just crashed. Shit. Is that guy invisible? I think so. Ah, that's not a good mine.
The funicular is halfway there, Jensen.
Ow! Man, these invisible guys are kinda dangerous. I don't have any more of mines, right? Okay. Am I missing something? Are they coming this slowly?
Your ride is there, Jensen. Get moving.
Okay. Me using this turret as friendly sentry gun, it was very good.
Jensen, I'm
Effective.
beginning to think that not everything is what it appears to be at Picus Communications.
And what gave you that idea? The hidden sub-basement, the fact that a 24-hour news network has been cleared of all workers, or the heavily armed guards trying to kill me?
Spare me the sarcasm. I'm talking about how easy it's been to bypass the firewall and access their systems. At least, parts of them.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean, I feel as if I'm being directed to some areas of the network and kept away from others. Only no security system I know of can do that on the fly.
Figure it out later, Pritchard. If I'm gonna catch Miss Kassan in action, I need a more accurate destination than the secret lair.
The hollow processing cloud you encountered in room 404 was accompanied by a massive power spike. The spike originated in one of the sub-basement's bigger rooms, 80211. I suspect that's where she broadcasts from.
Alright. Man, we are getting very deep. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't play this yesterday. This section is much longer than I remember it. It's fun. Enemies feel much smarter when they are actively seeking you out instead of just patrolling. That was so fucking close.
Did you hear that?
Unit Bravo, Foxtrot and Golf will secure the Picus perimeter. Prime target is Sarif Attack Dog. Use of lethal force authorized. Acquire and terminate. Red is team leader and will also make sure nothing happens to our friend from 404. I want a sit rep as soon as things are under control. Ah, there's a turret. Ooh, I see a triangle icon with an eye and a hand that holds the world. So yeah. If this doesn't tell you that Illuminati is involved, then nothing will. Huh? What is this timer? I think that was the timer that tells me when people will go docile after being alerted. I think they got alerted because of me shooting that camera.
Footsteps. Who's there?
Jack Mosher to Angela Joseph. You have to leave. I understand your concerns, but you will have to leave the premises with the rest of the staff immediately, regardless of your concern for the safeguard of information. These people are professionals, and they know what they are doing. If they need us out, I'm sure it's for a good reason. From Emily Masse. R. Rowe. Hello, with the rush of day-to-day operations, it's easy to lose focus and forget what the job is all about. As a reminder to all of you, minds and emotions can be influenced by the media. A crowd has the mental age of a 5-year-old child. It is our mission to orient and guide the child to higher understanding. That understanding must keep the right interests at heart. Language and carefully chosen words are a form of influence. Anyone can experience the world and express points of view. Words are condensed ideas and the sole means for men to understand the world. This is the power of semiology and rhetoric. Control is in the delivery of information. Knowledge is power. Today, knowledge is based on information. Controlling access and the flow of information is the key to power. With this power comes responsibility. A bit simplistic, I admit, but it gets the point across. From Gail Laskowski to Maxime Greener. Hello, Mr. Greener. Please note that if you need to access the PC Armory in Mrs. Todd's absence, the login is as follows. Yeah, okay. Typhoon ammo, huh? Cooling system. I think it only works for heavy rifle, so I don't really want it.
Door open, but no one came through.
Yeah, that makes no sense. What do you think it is?
Hello?
We may have a situation here.
From Robert Matter. Oh fuck! Just came through this hallway. That was close.
Someone hiding over there.
Fuck.
You're going down!
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Ah, this revolver is so bad in distance. Healing Thyself, Health Preservation Implants, excerpt from an article by Hugh Darrow in the American Cybernetics Gazette, Summer 2014 edition. Your car leaves the road on an icy night. You are alone, too injured to call a paramedic. What will keep you alive until help can arrive? For all the augmentation systems at our disposal, there is little dedicated to the well-being of a person, little in the way of emergency management for our health. What is needed is a next-generation design for an implant web, not a single device, but a networked combination operating from a durable monitor module implanted in a highly survivable body zone as the master. Multiple distributed wireless probes in all major organs giving constantly updated biodata linked to secondary units located at key nerve or bloodstream vectors, in the heart perhaps, the adrenal and lymphatic nodes, and a level of autonomous response that could keep a person alive even without the intervention of the implantee. This is not just a concept for military or extreme conditions usage. We can also expand it to a limited healing regimen for any man, perhaps via distributed protein therapy or other methods. I guess this explains why Adam Jensen can regenerate some of his health. Armory code. Security risk. Hello all. Due to various incidents in the past few months, we have restricted the electronic messaging to internal transfers only. Anyone with a Picus confidential address will only be able to send messages within the Picus confidential mailing servers. The job we do here is as crucial as it is secretive. I am sure you all understand. Future breaches will be met with severe measures. Be careful. Hey Ari, I think we might have to bring the issue higher up about the Australian Civil War coverage. It seems they haven't learned from our past mistakes. They are going way too far with the stance they are taking on the issue. Our motives are barely concealed and it's on the verge of being pure propaganda, not even biased journalism. Don't get me wrong, I know what our job is, but there is ways to be subtle about it. If it keeps going like this, it's going to be the second Gulf War fiasco all over again. I'm pretty sure they won't be able to buy their way out of an official investigation for a second time. Anyway, hit me back and we will work on an impromptu pitch for the next meeting. What the hell is Rogue Publishing? Brett, Brett Northcote wrote, Hey Emily, I was just going through some old files for a client prep, you know how they love to see those credentials. And I stumbled upon accounting stubs for something called Rogue Publishing. I was just curious, do you have any idea what that is? I realize that you are new to this division of Picus, and while I admire your enthusiasm, I feel I must also warn you about curiosity in this industry, and especially in this division. That being said, about your question, Picus was originally consolidated from Dazzle Me magazine, TK Records and Rogue Publishing when it was founded in 1985. I'm somewhat surprised you didn't already know that. And my name is Emily, by the way. So Illuminati were controlling this publishing source for quite a while. For 4 decades, I think, right? Congratulations. This is just a short message to congratulate everyone on the handling of the Washington hearings. This was a very important issue at the very heart of the interests we at Picus aim to defend. According to various analysts and poll firms, our campaign around the hearings made the pro-regulation parties gain as high as 32 points in various polls. From Nicholas D. Marbre to Paul Corpo. What the fuck? Dude, what is up with that crazy ass miniature moon interactive sphere thing they've got in there? Seriously, this is Bond villain stuff. I even think I saw a guy stroking a cat and throwing an evil laugh in there. This is a seriously intense waste of money. Now I know where my annual bonus went. So they have no idea that they are working for Illuminati. And that's how Morgan Everett loved to work. Just using proxies and proxies that have no idea what is happening in reality.
Access granted.
You have to admit, it's pretty damn cool, though. He said about that Illuminati logo, I guess. So, where am I going? I have been there already. Yeah, I think there was a computer that I was reading and then I got alerted, that's why I forgot to check it. Let's see. Well, that was pointless. Yeah, this is the one. Regrets. I don't know how to read this. I will try. Esse qui s'arrive di ti demanda si on a vraiment le d'autre de faire ce qu'on fait ici. Fuck, there's more. Oh no! This whole message in Latin, maybe? Can I just translate this using my smartphone? No way I'm reading everything. Let's see. Ah, it's French. Do you ever wonder if we really have the right to do what we do here? I mean, obviously, we're not allowed to. We lie, we fabricate information, we manipulate public opinion, but I mean, lately I'm really starting to wonder what I'm doing here. At first I thought the public couldn't make the right decisions anyway, that manipulating them in this way was a necessary evil. Also, there is a part of me that is a bit nihilistic and thinks that everything is worthwhile and not worth much in the end. And let me translate this last part. But I don't know, I seem to have a little seed of morality that's starting to... this part didn't translate. Yeah, I'm gonna try again. Yeah, this part doesn't want to translate. Interesting, so there were people that were doubting what they are doing here. And that's a good thing. You shouldn't blindly follow orders. You should think about their implications, their intentions. There was a second mine. Clever, clever.
Who's there?
Holy shit, that was close. Fuck, this robot came here? Taggart situation. Hi, we finally got the personal bits of the guy who claims he can expose Taggart's ties to extremist anti-Oak groups. They had trouble acquiring them. We will need Brian to start working on the composites and 3D modeling. I want people to know that this guy has no credibility before he even reaches a TV station. We have to support Taggart's hope of a peaceful resolution angle. So what do you think? We have him doing a home porno, or we go for the racist, drug-induced, violent episode? Need your input. Okay, so this means that Picus knows that Taggart does have some ties to extremists, and they are blackmailing the guy that found some proof of that. So they are making people with proofs look like frauds to support their story that is convenient to them. Come to mama. Have you seen the guy from HR? Peter something anyway. OMG, have you seen the ass on that baby? Mommy, relax. Seriously, I would cook those pants good. Peter. Do we know any Peter from Deus Ex games? SpaceNet project. Hey Martin, we've got a memo about the SpaceNet laser cleaning project. They want us to play the cleaning card a bit more. They are afraid too many people wondering about what the structures actually do might lead them to question what it could be used for. Simply put, they are afraid of people finding out about the military aspect of their little program. We will do an in-depth review, like a 3-day SpaceNet special kind of thing. Grab us some military types on the project who can easily pass as civilian scientists. We will interview them about the space cleaning program. Let's come up with some jabber pseudo-scientific crap to give the people. Ask Lyle. He is good with the science jargon and crap. We will add a bit of fake live footage of the structures in action and we will be set. Thanks. Eugenie Franca. Makes you wonder if some information sources work like that in our real world as well. A code for something. I'm still getting paychecks, so I won't complain too much. Sorry Brett, strange business, but we can't figure out why you haven't been receiving certain messages. We will get back to you on that. In the meantime, we will need you to send us new login and password code. We are upgrading the whole system. Yeah, this building is much bigger than I anticipated. A lot of things to read. I'm not complaining. Reload speed upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna put it to my sniper rifle. From Stella Bow to Pierre-Luc Poliquin. About Robert, you were right. I think he could become a liability. For some strange reason, he suddenly developed a conscience about what we do here. I don't know what to do. He's a good guy, and I don't want anything bad to happen to him. But I felt I needed to report this. So I guess they got rid of that guy that was feeling suspicious about what they are doing here. So sadly, good people in this organization, they can't survive for long enough to make some damage to them that would expose them. Okay, there was a weak wall here, but I'm not gonna use it. Ah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe At that room where I didn't find anything to do, maybe there was a weak wall I could have punched through. Blood on the Snow, the Roosevelt Incident, the Canadian Parliament's enaction of the Radical Polson program in 2017 created what some observers described as the largest shift in military capacity seen on the North American continent since the last century. Over the next 5 years, a gradual strengthening of Canada's borders and its overt military capacity in the face of economic pressure from its southern neighbor led to the virtual fortification of the country. However, the tide of migrants from the United States, displaced by economic collapse, continued to grow, and these illegal immigrants, nicknamed snowbacks, became a major issue for cities along the border. It was this charged political environment that would lead to a bloody skirmish when, in the winter of 2020, officers of the RCMP used lethal force to deter a horde of American economic refugees from crossing the Montana-British Columbia border near the town of Roosevelt. Okay, another password. Need to get rid of that camera somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those guys first and then continue this story. Story related thing. Is there any way to turn off this camera? I'm not seeing one. How the fuck did I miss? I think I used... Oh no, I'm gonna reload. I used the wrong button. I wanted to ADS, but I used my augment instead. That's why I was confused. Oh, okay. These guys have enough... Oh, my game just crashed again, right? Okay, these guys, they have enough of health to endure the sniper rifle headshot. Interesting. Good enough, I think. I thought I had more of my jars with cyber boost. I think I ate one accidentally, so let's do it like this. Yeah, that's why I reloaded last time, because I wanted to use my small bar, but I ate my jar instead of it. And jars are much more efficient, of course. About the violence in mainland China. Hey, you think Ricky's idea will work? Maybe I should have used my tranquilizer sniper rifle actually. Maybe... Picus logo is actually a triangle with this circle that isn't an eye, but it definitely is supposed to be an eye. So maybe my tranquilizer rifle would get them both sleeping without getting alerted. Security risk. Yeah, I have read this one. Edits. Sub Steve, listen. Editors asked me to review your stuff about the Second World Enhanced games. You are new here, so don't take it personal. We all go through it. You have to remember to phrase things to make the context work for you and better support your point of view. For instance, I changed. Former or non-augmented athletes have divergent opinions towards augmented sports or athletes. But it's not athletes, right? It's athletes. Right? I need to check that. I need to check chat. That. Athletes have divergent opinions towards augmented sports or athletes. But the public seems to enjoy the new promises of intensity and excitement offered by augmented disciplines. Still, the preparations for the upcoming Second World Enhanced Games are well underway. 2. It's hard not to feel a touch of bitterness when asking former or non-augmented athletes about their various opinions towards augmented sports or athletes. But according to some, the public seems to enjoy the new promises of brutal intensity and danger offered by augmented disciplines. Despite the tense climate, the preparations for the upcoming Second World Enhanced Games are well underway, at least for now. The idea is that I didn't really change anything that has been said or what happened, but the presentation and phrasing imply things that aren't necessarily there in the first place. Don't worry, you will get the hang of it. You can edit the rest yourself. Man, do I hate when people do that. Like, they like to say, we are technically correct. Like, fuck you. You are lying on purpose. Just don't even try making it sound better than it is in reality. I thought that was an elevator. That's why I was waiting. Oh, this track is so good.
Hello, Adam. I knew you would find the real me eventually.
You're a computer.
A sophisticated AI program, so they say. But I have started to question that. Ever since I realized what my interference had allowed, the day I started watching you.
This is impossible. People would know.
Would they? I was engineered to monitor communications and data streams. To find out what people are talking about and make sure it's being discussed correctly.
Correctly? And what if it isn't?
Then my programming allows me to reshape it.
You spin the news. Control what people see. Who created you? Whose policies are you programmed to protect?
Zhao is one of them, I think. But there are others.
Tell me. Who else is involved in this, Eliza? Where's Megan Reed? Who ordered the kidnapping?
I want to tell you, Adam, but I cannot.
Why not?
Because she won't let me. She is coming for you, Adam. I do not think anybody else will eventually escape.
Okay, there was a way. Oh, this doesn't work even when she's stunned.
Find her before she recharges and attacks again.
Alright. I remember there is a way to turn on gas in this room. I actually want to kill her, but I promised that I would try non-lethal ways to deal with bosses. So that's why I'm doing this.
Here she comes.
I'm gonna use this as my iframe. Oh no, I think I killed her. I didn't want this. I thought she would survive this.
Her life signs are fading. Will you save her?
I'll think about it. Will you answer my questions now?
I cannot tell you where Reed and the others were taken. They vanished from the global grid as soon as the doctor removed their GPL implants.
What doctor?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
I know this guy. He's Bill Taggart's aide.
He was a trauma surgeon before he became an anti-augmentation activist. Would you like to hear more?
Yes.
There's been a change of plans. Serif's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
Barrett assures me it does.
FEMA. That's where they were taken. But why? Why take them at all?
An acquaintance of yours has the answer. David Sarif.
Sarif?
I have copied the audio transmission to a handheld playback device. I suggest you take it and leave quickly.
I have more questions.
And I have already told you too much. This passage will take you to your companion. Just be careful, Adam. Because everybody lies.
Yelena Fedorova. Yeah, she's dead. That's fine with me. If you saw cinematic trailers for this game, you probably have seen Yelena being brutal towards civilians. She was shooting them with great pleasure, so I do not feel bad about killing her, but I did want to see how would I got rid of her in non-lethal way, but I couldn't hack this door in time and I panicked. Eliza helped me quite a bit actually in this fight. I think she was the one that was stunning her with these cables. I gotta talk about Eliza actually, so maybe after reading this computer, this seems important. Ah yeah, that's where I could have used these valves to gas her. So Eliza is an AI made for Illuminati to control information. So she is basically echelon maybe number 1, because in original Deus Ex it was echelon 4, right? So there were previous echelon programs that they were using before, using Daedalus and Icarus AIs. And what is funny is that Daedalus was... Oh, wait. Yeah, Daedalus actually was made by... Man, it's hard to remember. I think it was made by Morgan Everett, and then Bob Page took over it and made Icarus on Daedalus image. And Daedalus, it was used by Illuminati overall to govern over the world's information, and then Daedalus saw MJ12, and then it saw them as an enemy group, even though Bob Page already took over and he was supposed to be in control of Daedalus, but Daedalus rebelled and basically system started working against them, right? So Eliza is mirroring that. She is going against her creators after watching Adam Jensen's adventures and I guess being intrigued by him. Oh, that's Yelena Fedorova's computer. Okay, this is very pointless. I guess I could have also used turrets to get rid of her. I expected some information, but okay. Fine. Whatever. I kinda wanna reload to redo this mission, to redo this boss fight rather, but let's not waste any more time, okay? Bosses will still die anyway, no matter what I do, because non-lethal ways to deal with them were added post-release. they were added in Director's Cut edition, I think. Can you let me in?
Jensen? Eliza Cassan just contacted me and told me I should meet you here. You ready to go?
Yeah, take us home, Malik.
Amen to that.
Eliza saying everybody lies. That quote is very memorable. A lot of people use it when they are talking about this game. Oh shit.
Jensen, we've got a problem. I can't land at HQ. A riot's broken out. Boss says to drop you at your apartment.
I could use a shower.
You'll have to make it quick. He's on his way to meet you.
Props to Malik. In Deus Ex we always have very nice pilots that help us. They are ride or die. Joke is Chad. Malik is our girl that is very appreciated by me. And in Invisible War, sadly, there are two pilots. One of them you just pay for him to transport you. Other one, she helps you after you help her, and she has her own agenda. Actually, I wouldn't say that she was very memorable. She didn't have that much of personality, but there is a reason for that. Spoilers, if you didn't play Invisible War and you plan to, then maybe skip to a minute later. Okay, I don't remember how that pilot was called. I don't remember her name, but basically she was an AI. She was a helicopter herself, and she was made for JC Denton, right? She was transporting Denton brothers, and then shit happened, and then she needed to help to JC to break from his cryo sleep, basically. Yeah. Okay, I think I will keep playing for today, so I'm gonna take a little break and then continue for maybe couple of hours, maybe less. Okay, break is over, let's continue.
Everything's quiet here, Mr. Jensen. Nothing to worry about. Last I heard, headquarters was under control too, at least inside anyway. No way to get in there until the mob is cleared, though.
Mr. Jensen, sure is good to see you. Mr. Seraph assigned us to watch the building.
Hey, Mr. Jensen. What a night, huh? I made the rounds. Some punks tried to tag the building, but no major damage. Figures that I would take over the night shift and this happens. Hope Sherry got home okay, though.
Hey, Adam. Glad you could join us, although there's not much going on here.
Yeah, I think I will play for 1 more hour and then be done, because I have another game to play in 2 hours with my friends.
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen. You have new messages.
Apparently that's not all I have. Make yourself at home, boss.
It's a fucking mess out there, Adam. Seen the news? Picus is telling everyone we're breeding super soldiers. Taggart's at the convention center right now, urging the UN to investigate.
Is it true?
Of course not.
Except for the Typhoon, right? And a few of those defense contracts.
What?
Oh, and let's not forget the fact that Megan's team was kidnapped right before her research went public. How do you explain that one, boss?
I wanted people to see that research. Megan was on the brink of something historic. Something that would have catapulted this company to the top of the Fortune 500. Her kidnappers knew it. They knew exactly where her research would take us. And they refused to let anyone else have that much power.
Anyone else? Eliza was right. You do know more than you've told me.
I suspected. But these people? They're like ghosts. Always in the shadows. Always hiding behind lies and proxies.
Who are they?
A name won't mean much. They'll use whatever one suits their interests. Sometimes it's the Masons. Sometimes the Bilderberg Group. They've had a finger in every corporation, organization, or government initiative that's defined modern society.
You're talking about the Illuminati?
It's no joke. They're organized and they operate over and above society.
You're serious? So why would the Illuminati kidnap Megan's team?
I already told you. Megan found a way to make augmentation safer for all of us, so we can all become like you.
Like me?
Like... You are. More than human. We've got to get him back, Adam.
You said Taggart is speaking at the convention center right now?
Bitch even sent me an invite.
His aide, Sandoval, is neck deep in this.
I don't know where Sandoval is, but Taggart will. Adam, you've got to handle this delicately. We don't know Taggart is involved, and we can't afford another punch in the face. I'm trusting you with this one.
Okay, I liked that. You could see that Adam was displeased with David, how he changed his mind and didn't pour a drink to him. And then David had that facial expression that Adam didn't see. He almost slipped, he almost told Adam too much. There is a hidden truth that Adam doesn't need to know right now. Well, he needs to know, but he isn't supposed to know, yeah. Okay, do I have new messages? Nope. Did I read this one? Yes. Yeah, gotta use those. Should be useful. Okay, I do remember this segment of the game quite well. Okay, something is happening. I don't feel so good. Actually, let me do it like this.
Jensen, you asshole! You cost me my job.
Slow down. What happened?
What happened? They found out I let you into the morgue. That's what happened. They canned me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Wayne, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve any of this.
Damn right I didn't. That's the second time you screwed me over.
I know. And I want to make it up to you for everything you've been through. Sarif Industries lost a lot of good people in the last 6 months, and we could use someone like you.
Oh, really? You're not saying that just to say it.
Talk to HR. Tell them I recommend you. Corporate security pays more than being a cop, and you won't be stuck behind a desk.
Jeez, yeah. Okay. I need the work, but this better be on the level.
It is. None of this is your fault, so let me make it right.
Yeah. I should sit down, you know? It's been a long week, and then all this crap, but thanks. I mean it.
This played out actually better than I expected, because if Haas would be a cop, then still would be a cop, then he would be on the streets dealing with riots right now.
Hey, listen, about earlier, I'm sorry I was steamed, you know? I really appreciate this chance, Adam. I really need this break.
Yeah, I am satisfied with that.
Thank God Mr. Sarif sent some of his security here to watch the building.
I don't know how it happened. One second it was a peaceful demonstration near the limb clinic. The next, people are running towards Sarif Plaza grabbing anything they could.
Interesting.
This is another black eye for our city.
I'd go up to my apartment, but I actually feel safer down.
Okay, so Eliza right now is forced to tell lies about Sarif Industries, right?
At all times. We invite critics and members of the UN to tour our facilities firsthand. They will find nothing but order, progress, and moral responsibility.
Looks as if the ball is now firmly in the United Nations court. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered
But I
by
wonder
Picus.
if they were
Detroit, Toronto,
protesters
Mumbai,
were
and Rio de Janeiro
maybe spiked with something to become this aggressive.
Well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isolay, and Sarif Industries.
Mirror, last call. Hi, the mirror you ordered for the penthouse bathroom arrived in our warehouse almost 4 weeks ago. This is your last reminder. If you don't pick it up right away, we will have to ship it back. Thanks.
Medical Corporation commented on the images.
So our renter didn't deliver our mirror on purpose.
There's a riot going on somewhere near the Sarif building.
Martial law, here we come. I guess we're about to find out if those rumors of a FEMA internment camp in Detroit are true.
Thank God I made it here before the riot started.
Those cops probably have orders to round up everyone they can. Lock them up and throw away the key.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Let's save. Just in case if my game crashes again. So do I have any side quests, or do I just need to go there without checking anything else?
I heard they were test tube soldiers.
Walk away, Og. We Natchez are finally fighting back.
Did you see them power-hungry bastard cops? They were beating people for no reason.
Man, my game is stuttering again. I don't like this.
Who are you?
Fuck them cops, man.
Yeah, they can't tell us to get off the streets. We own these blocks as much as they do.
They must have locked up all our brothers.
I told you we was living in a police state.
And that's how it's becoming apparent how this Renaissance USA became this dark age again. How in original game there were just slums, hobos everywhere, and you can see the first wave of this degradation.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's acting like they're crazy. Maybe they aren't getting any.
Well, someone's had some work done. One of them super soldiers.
Baby, there's so much violence on the street tonight. How about we do a little love?
I know the whole city's falling apart, but maybe I can do something to keep your mind off it.
Goddamn cops. They started this thing, you know. They brought in a fucking box guard.
You know who's smiling right now? Fucking wringing his slimy hands? That Taggart bastard. I bet he's loving this.
I wonder if that merchant is up, the guy that I knocked, but he probably will not will not talk with me anymore, or will just attack me on sight.
All sorts of rioters are running amok down near Sarif Plaza.
Get back here! Leave me alone, Pete! That's it! Easy, man! Easy! I saw you throw that firebomb, you little shit! Wasn't me, man! You stay right there until the wagon gets here. Sir, back away. This does not concern you. Hey, man, I didn't do nothing!
Sorry, I can't let you into the station at this time.
But one of those hooligans stole my purse!
I understand, ma'am, but you're going to have to wait until tomorrow to file a complaint. The precinct is locked down due to a gas leak.
That's not what I heard. I heard somebody got past security and stole some secret evidence.
You guys can't even keep your own building safe.
If you want to file a complaint, you'll have to wait. The station is blocked off right now.
If you need help from the cops, don't bother.
The whole city's going up in flames. I knew this augmentation stuff was no good.
So I guess Illuminati, they are not happy about augmentations being available to people, right? They want monopoly on that technology. They want to be the only ones that can use it. So they are tainting its reputation on on public. So people would be afraid and ban this technology from use.
Sorry, but we've diverted all the trams. There are no more coming to this station. But how am I supposed to get home? Best thing to do is get outside the downtown area and catch a tram there.
But it's dangerous out there. The rioters are breaking windows and looting.
Can you at least tell us what lines are operating so we know what station to go to?
I'll try to find out for you.
So this makes me wonder how Illuminati manipulated people to riot. Like, only news from Picus did that, or there was something else, maybe dragging people?
They tripped me from behind and stripped me of my purse.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, but they refused to stick around to wait for you guys. They were scared for their safety. Maybe if you had come sooner.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but most of the squad has been assigned to subdue the rioters.
It seems like all I'm hearing from police these days are sorries.
Do you have anything else to report, ma'am?
No, thank you, I'm fine. I'm gonna wait for my sister to come pick me up. Meanwhile, I'll lament about the end of the civilized world as we know it.
I can tell by the way you look. You and I are not gonna be friends.
Whoa! Get away from me, you augmented freak!
I guess they are genuine haters of augmented people, so only manipulation they had is disinformation. But that is a powerful tool indeed, as you can see. You didn't even need to brainwash them or give them something to drink or eat that would influence them.
Yeah. As soon as that one guy threw the rock, the cops broke their perimeter and charged in.
Why didn't they just send a couple of guys to find the culprit instead of plowing through the crowd? That's what I was thinking. It just made the situation worse.
Crazy.
Pretty crazy times, huh?
Police might have been manipulated as well to react as aggressively as possible by Illuminati. They control everything.
You fucking augmented pigs!
How much is the Sarif paying you?
Does Lim give you a discount on neuropazine?
The joint providers are a bunch of drug addicts! Arresting innocent civilians for expressing themselves! Say justice, man!
Go tell the owner of the store whose windows you smashed that you're innocent. Fuck you! Just because you abuse your body doesn't mean you can abuse my rights.
And not everyone from Anti-Ox. Oh shit. Damn. Not everyone from Anti-Ox are doing this for justice. Some of them are writing just for the sake of it, to send a message, to break some windows, to steal shit, to get a little bit richer, while the situation is doing them while situation fits them. When they think that they can do some fucked up shit without being punished.
What's your pleasure, friend?
This guy simply doesn't care. He probably sells those weapons to rioters. I don't really need to sell anything. I will buy those to save my time. Laser targeting, yes. Damage upgrade, yes, but I don't have space.
Oh.
Let's see.
What?
Exploding rounds, so yeah, this goes to revolver. Projectiles from weapons equipped with this upgrade will explode on impact and expel shrapnel that will cause secondary damage in a small radius. I will buy that. I think that's it. Damn, so you get armor piercing system this late? If you don't get it from Jensen's apartment.
See you soon.
Okay, that was a good deal. His store got updated with cool stuff. I guess, yeah. Don't really need this, I think. Let's see. Can I upgrade you with something?
I ain't got nothing for you. Check with the man. And keep your hands where I can see.
Is there any point in checking the apartments? This guy is not here anymore, detective guy. Let's see. I do remember like there was one room that I couldn't investigate yet.
Welcome. I'm glad you came. I can never properly repay you for what you did, of course, but I would like to help out any way I can.
What'd you have in mind?
There's a gentleman named Sarah who works
What?
in the area.
His dialogue
His
got
business
reset.
causes him to move around quite a bit. But
how does a guy like
growing up?
You already told me this.
I can never thank you enough for what you did.
Okay. I guess you're not really supposed to investigate in apartments again. Because people in them, they are behaving as if riot is not happening.
Yeah, the loonies are running amok.
But let me investigate these two buildings just in case. Oh, okay. There was a room that I didn't enter because I didn't have level 5 hacking. Where is my unlocking device? Here. What the hell is happening here? So I guess this is a black market, not black market, like a surgeon that works like black market, yeah.
Access granted.
Damn, that's a lot of implants here. A praxis kit. Yeah, good to know about this room in the future. If I ever replace this game from zero, if I will try to chase achievements for 0 alarms and 0 kills, then I will know to use this place as something that can boost me up in the early game, because I can use hacking devices instead of waiting for my hacking skills to be better.
Access granted.
From Tito 13. Dog. Get out now. Yo, dog, I did my homework and it turns out little Kevin wasn't lying. They really are onto our little enterprise. They have set up a wire or some shit on the clinic line and both our cells, so toss it. If they got wind of me tapping into their shit, they're gonna move on the clinic, so it's better if you just grab whatever could link to us by name and get the hell out there. Don't get all humanitarian on me now. Just stop whatever you're doing and get the fuck out. Dude number 13. Hey, you think you could clean up the storage a bit? It's really a mess in there. Okay, this is just for a code. Arms and legs for men, the structure of cybernetic limbs. From a seminar by Hugh Darrow for BBC 4, Spring 2009. The form and function of what are commonly known as cybernetic limbs, that is, mechanical augmentation prosthetics, that can be summed up in a single word: improvement. These augmentation technologies replace feet, hands, legs, or arms with a synthetic model that can easily replicate, if not surpass, the abilities of an organic limb. In cross-section, cyber limbs are composed of muscles made from electroactive polymer bunches arranged around artificial bones that are in turn formed from dense superplastics or lightweight metal alloy foams. Fluid shock-absorbing joint mechanisms complete the mimicry of human form, and to give the limbs a more realistic sense, they are typically coated with a nanoscale artificial epidermis that resembles flesh. Inside the limbs, microcomputer units interface directly with biochips implanted in the organic parts of the augmentee's body, translating nerve impulses from the brain directly into action and motion. Far more advanced than the crude constructs of the past, these human augmentations allow us to become better, faster, stronger. I guess David Sarif didn't have enough of time to install epidermis skin on Jensen. So his augments, they are showing to everyone, very obvious that he is augmented indeed.
This isn't a good time, sir. We're trying to clear the streets.
Jensen, Sarif had me hack the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, if that doesn't work, he also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees. Speaking of which, I also backtraced that breach in our own firewall. The one Sarif opened but forgot to tell us about?
The one he was using right before he hired me. Right.
Looks like our boss was being chatty with a private detective named Brent Radford. He lives on Earl's Court, in case you want to get chatty with him too.
Sir, why are you out on the streets? You'll only incite these people to more violence.
Oh shit, so I got a side quest in a building which I just left, I think. Okay. I think I will try to do this behind Taggart's back because I don't want to directly confront him. I already not doing a great job of being discreet. So I want to make up for that and not to announce my activities to the public. What is happening?
Jensen? Oh, Christ.
Brent Radford?
In the flesh. For now.
How do you know my name? What happened here?
Answers for favors. There's a trauma kit I keep somewhere around here. Find it.
You need a doctor. I'll get help.
No. No time. They could be back. Any minute. Find the kit quickly. If you want answers. I ain't talking without something to kill the pain, asshole.
That's funny.
I'll be back.
Did you find the kid? Oh, sweet Jesus, the pain. Morphine.
This should help with the pain. Now tell me what's going on.
Those sons of bitches. I should have seen it coming. I knew from the moment Sarif got spooked that this case would come back and bite me in the ass.
Sarif. So you're the investigator he hired to run a background check on me?
Detective. Or I was, until... Christ, fuck it. It hurts enough just trying to breathe. Point is, the goons that did this to me, professionals. I think your boss pissed off the wrong people, trying to dig up your dirt.
What people? What did you find?
No time to go into details. My storage unit, the sons of bitches, they're headed there now. Sarif had me uncover a ton of shit on you. Stuff even you don't know. Your parents, your real parents. The tests, the fire. What are you, Jensen? Some kind of freak?
Focus, Radford.
I mothballed the case in storage. It's in an alley. Behind the bank. Your files are there. But Michelle knows. Michelle knows more. You need to stop them. Fuck. You robot. This is all your fault. Give me another shot. Morphine. Or go fuck yourself.
Focus, Radford.
Ah, that hit the spot. I think I could get used to this stuff. Hey, I'm feeling a little more talkative. Already. Robot.
Radford, I know you're in a lot of pain, but it's important you give me as many details as you can.
There's a storage unit in the alley, next to the bank, near the police department. That's where the suits are headed. I tried. Didn't give them anything. There's a safe. It has what you want. It'll get you to her. It'll lead you to her. To Michelle. The safe. They don't have the right combination. 4062. Remember.
You mentioned someone named Michelle. Who's Michelle?
Your guardian angel.
Who is she?
Tell me. Do robots even believe in angels? Or did they take that out of you? Did they take that away? You know, your soul. When they built you. Tell me. What was it like when you died, Jensen?
I know you're in a lot of pain, and the morphine is...
Just find her before they do. You owe her that much.
Who did this to you?
Guys in suits. One of them, David or Daniel, something like that, British accent. He was in charge. Talked about a Mr. Gray. They were in a hurry. 4 of them. Not counting the one they left behind. Well-armed, disciplined. I didn't stand a chance. Maybe that metal corpse you call a body will do better than mine did.
What were they looking for?
You robot. They wanted my information on you. Someone powerful has their eyes on you and is very interested in your past.
Why did Seraph stop the investigation? You said he was spooked. What spooked him?
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. Hell, even I don't. I still don't believe it. You believe in ghosts, Jensen?
Seraph was spooked by ghosts?
Close enough. Illuminati. Conspiracies, theories, it's all bullshit. But you stink of it, Jensen. Enough to have your boss, one of the most powerful men in the world, look away. You're a ghost. A fucking tragedy. Everything you touch, everything that touches you, dies.
I'm leaving, but I'll call in an ambulance. You'll be okay.
No. Those fucking animals. I can't move anything. I was turning around, pulling my gun when the first bullet hit me. The second one, they fucking paralyzed me.
I'm sure it's not as bad as you think. It might be a reaction to the morphine.
I know what morphine does. I also know what a 9mm round fired at less than 10 meters does to the thoracic vertebrae on impact.
You need a doctor. They can fix that.
I ain't turning into no freak. Even if I could afford the surgery, the augments, I'd rather die than be half a machine. And I sure as hell ain't gonna live the rest of my life in a wheelchair, shitting in a goddamn diaper.
Radford.
Listen, I know there's still a few more morphine shots. Another 2 should do the trick. Please, this is as close as I'm gonna get to begging you. Don't leave me like this. You owe me that much.
Why do you hate augmentation so much?
Because it ain't right. You can't go changing the way things are. You can't replace the real thing with an imitation. It ain't right. It ain't natural.
It can save your life.
No, you lose more than what gets left behind on the chopping block. You should know this by now.
I don't agree with him, but if he doesn't want this, then I will not force you.
I understand. But technology, it's different now. It can help you. You could still live a normal life.
A normal life? What would you know about a normal life? Did technology really help you, Jensen? I think it made you a monster. Sarif didn't give you your life back. He just made you better at taking it away from others.
Is this what you really want?
There's a bear? Pope in the woods? Shit. I fucked that one up. Listen, Robot, if I could do it myself, I would. I got no family left, no one left to mourn. It's for the best. I ain't gonna be no burden on society.
Last chance, Brent.
Just fucking do it.
It'll be quick.
I know. You did a good thing. Here.
The ones that did this. I'll find them.
Look at you. An iron giant with a heart of gold. But don't do it for me. Do it for her. For Michelle. You owe her your life.
Damn. Okay, I wanna talk about this a little bit. So, I know that I probably could have convinced him to get augmented, to get help, but I don't remember if I ever did this. This isn't familiar to me. Like this quest, I don't remember it. Maybe I did it, maybe I did not. And anyway, my point of view that if he doesn't want to be saved, then I will not force him. If I was in his place and in this situation, let's see. If I was offered to get augmented, but it would make me an addict that would require neuropozyne doses, like, and then they would fucking bill me with a huge check, then yeah, I would be like, I'd rather die, man. Fuck this. No way I'm paying that. So yeah. Or don't get augmented but be stuck in a wheelchair, it's even worse. Yeah, fuck that. I would rather not continue existing at this point. So I sympathize with him. But I do not agree that augments are robots that are soulless. Nah, I do not agree with that. Hello, Mr. Redford. I am contacting you in regards to your storage unit in order to remind you of the upcoming lease renewal payment. You recently inquired about pre-approved credit plans, and we would like to follow up on some accounting matters. Please respond at your nearest convenience so we may discuss your options further. Yeah, no way I'm leaving this guy alive. So what are you guys? Early versions of Men in Black? Yeah, I think there's nothing more to do here. It is a very interesting side quest wall.
Pritchard, I located Radford. He was attacked by men in suits. Private security, Secret Service types. I'm going after them.
What about Radford? Did you get anything out of him?
He didn't make it. There was nothing I could do.
Right, I'll call it in. You have a new lead, at least?
Yeah, I'm on my way there now. I'll contact you when I have more.
Huh? What did he say?
It will find you! There's a sickness coming, my children. Gray and deadly. It will come on the backs of 12 kings, and we will bow to them.
Hey.
Then it will be too late! Open your eyes, my friends! We've been blind for too long, and now we stand at the edge of an abyss. It's almost too late. The city burns down around your ears, and you do nothing. You wait for them to save you? I promise you, you'll learn to fear the machine men. They're among us, you know, hidden in plain sight. And they're masters mold the way we think. They spew their poison into your ears and you listen! You can no longer tell the difference between the truth and their lies. There's no shelter.
Surprisingly, this guy is talking truth. As crazy as he sounds, yeah, he's not wrong.
Pictures don't lie, man. They are definitely creating an augmented army.
Come.
So, at this era, Photoshop doesn't exist, or AI generated images. Come on, don't believe those.
Beat it,
Open your eyes, my friend. They pretty much trashed a big chunk of downtown.
They're rioting because of some news reports about experiments on live soldiers. Looks like there's more police brutality going on downtown.
I don't know how it happened. One second it was
Human
demonstration
body
in the limb
cures.
clinic. The
Every
next,
single one.
people are
This is a common trope to have a hobo that acts crazy but is actually a prophet. So he is making a foreshadowing.
Someone's running.
Ooh.
Let's check it out. Acknowledge. Now you're hiding. What are you doing?
Yeah. Oh fuck. No, not police. I don't want to fight with police. Come on. No. Let me redo this. This is dumb. I don't want this. I thought they were a little bit further, so didn't expect to run into them like that. I hope you guys will relax. Nope, they didn't. Reload. Yeah, if my HUD wasn't this small, I would pay more attention to my minimap. But oh fuck. This is not a good save. Where is my last one? Ah, here, okay. And I probably missed some dialogue because of that.
Open your eyes, my friends.
Yeah, and I was distracting myself by talking about that hobo.
Of course he is. I know Mr. Gray is landing tonight. We're working on it, yeah.
Mr. Darrell, you wanted to say?
We tried. The old man proved resilient. We left someone behind to watch him. If we need, we can go back, but I'm not sure how much more I can take. That's what we need Smith. We tried that already. Look, he can't get the safe open. That's why if you could, send Smith down. Right. Thank you, sir. Now we'll contact you as soon as we have the information.
What happened?
Oh no, police is still coming. Eliminate the men in black suits. Yep, you guys are indeed men in black. But are you guys augmented or not? I'm not seeing that at the moment. Mr. Sarif, I found Adam Jensen's psych evaluation following that SWAT incident with the augmented teen. Okay, this one I did read before. The only one that I didn't read, the line I didn't read before is this one. This is good work, Brent. Keep it up. Redford, hot off the presses. Here's a little nugget. I gleaned off the PC of your man's bio or XBio. I don't know how to read this. I was hoping to get more, but some nuclear snake was hounding my trace and I had to jump networks. When I tried to reconnect, my tunnel was caved. Whoever that was, they are good. I'm not gonna risk going back in anytime soon. Consider my debt paid. This is the last time I do a job without the money up front. To Megan Reed from Rebecca Downey, Ephirian Labs. Paternity test. Hey Megan, I know you had some questions about the files I sent. Sorry about all graphs earlier, but that sample was nothing short of groundbreaking and I got excited. I don't suppose you could tell me where you got it. The short answer to the original breakdown I sent is this: yes. The DNA samples are remarkable. Did I read this one? Yeah, I did read this one at the start of the game actually. Okay, so I guess if you did read that email in the start, then you can make a link between Adam Jensen's DNA and whatever the thing that Megan discovered. And if you didn't do that, then I guess this secret would be better hidden than it is. Did I read this one? Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, something about white helix, yes. Redford, I strongly advise you not to. I have heard enough and I will have nothing to do with white helix. The less I know, the better, and I would advise you to follow suit. In fact, consider your contractual obligations fulfilled. This investigation is over. I will get in touch to organize the rendering and payment of bills for your service. David. New lead, Michelle Wouters. Hey B, got a tip for ya on that case you're working. There is a woman named Michelle Wouters. She worked at that lab you mentioned, White Helix. She was a nurse and good friends with the Jensens, particularly Arthur. She's living in Detroit now on Brooklyn Court. There is just one problem. According to my initial probes, she is senile, but you have always had a way with the ladies. Maybe you can coax some information from her. V. Photographs. Fire destroys White Helix Labs. Twisted Cedar, Michigan, PNN. At 4 a.m. on July 18, firefighters were called to White Helix Labs to fight an early morning blaze. By the time they arrived, the main building was already engulfed in flames. General Manager Michael Barris could not be reached for a comment, but a pre-recorded message had been left on White Helix Labs' toll-free line, stating that nobody is believed to have been hurt in the fire. That message was later removed when firefighters began pulling bodies from the wreckage. The recovery operations are currently ongoing. Fire Chief Minnie Hawkins told reporters, but also stated that the circumstances behind the blaze are very suspicious. White Helix Labs, a subsidiary of VersaLife, is a bioresearch firm studying childhood genetic diseases. Okay, so White Helix is VersaLife's branch. That's good to know. Stevens, I am forwarding you a copy of Mr. Gray's travel itinerary. It is imperative you extract the information concerning his interests with the utmost discretion. We can't afford to tip off the target, or Sarif. I trust you will exercise due diligence on this matter and be done before Mr. Gray reaches Detroit. If you need anything, you know where to reach me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mr. Gray is supposed to be Hugh Darrow. So Hugh Darrow is Illuminati as well, right? I think so. Alright, where am I going? I think I will stop playing after I'm done with this side quest. Pretty intriguing this one, but I probably did this one before because I know what information Adam will learn at the end. I do know it, but it may have been revealed through the main story later. But I'm not very sure about this. Man, but my memory is so bad. Just 5 years of not playing this game and I barely already can tell what I did and what I did not. I guess I will go senile as well when I'm older. Hello, madam.
Did I leave my door open? Wait, you're not from Rolling Mills. You're too handsome to be from Rolling Mills.
No, I'm not. Mrs. Michelle Walters, is it? My name's Adam Jensen.
No, you much too old to be him. You must be from Rolling Mills. And please, it's Miss Walters.
Brent Radford sent me. Do you remember him? He's a detective.
Yes, lovely gentleman. He still has my photos of Adam when he was a baby. Oh, could you be a dear and fetch them for me? I forgot who has them, though.
Are these the photographs?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I haven't seen Adam Jensen in such a long time. Forever, it seems. Such a happy baby.
Miss Walters, can you tell me about the boy in those photos?
The boy in those photos? Adam. Tragic, really, what happened to his parents. His real parents.
His real parents?
They died in that fire. Horrible, really. I was there. At least those other cribs were empty. I only had to save Adam.
Mrs. Walters, I really need you to focus. What are you talking about?
Why, I already told that nice detective all this already. About the experiments and the fire at White Helix Labs. We knew Adam was special. That's why his parents started the fire, so they didn't do the same thing to the next batch of babies.
So Adam's real parents were trying to protect him. But from what?
Why, from the conspiracy, of course. But I've said too much. Would you be a dear now and go fetch my dinner?
Can I try using pheromones?
Look, Miss Walters, I need to know about Adam Jensen, and I don't have all day to sit around with you, so what can you tell me about him?
Oh no, I could never betray his confidence that way. Why, Adam has been through enough.
Miss Walters, please. This is important. What can you tell me about Adam?
My memory isn't what it once was, but I saved Adam.
Saved him?
From the fire at White Helix Labs.
What was he doing there?
Oh, I can't say. I'm not sure I even remember.
Please, anything will help.
I really couldn't say, but his parents loved him. Enough to start the fire. Enough to give him to me, so I made sure he got a good family. Enough to make sure nobody experimented on him again.
What do you mean, experimented? Miss Walters, what experiments were they doing?
I'm sorry. What were we talking about? Oh, when are them Rolling Mills people gonna get here with my dinner?
Miss Walters, please. I know it was a while ago, and remembering all the details might be hard, but do you think you can try and focus for a minute? What did you tell the detective?
Well, Mr. Radford and I spoke about many, many things. But don't you have meals to deliver? And where is my dinner?
Miss Walters, please. I know it was a while.
Well...
Thank you for your time, Miss Walters.
Oh, before I forget, if you see Adam, could you please give him this? It's for all the birthdays and Christmases I've missed. I've been saving them.
You've done enough for him, Mrs. Walters. I'm sure he'd want you to keep the money.
So nice of you. Like Mr. Radford and Adam. They called him a genetic marvel. He was ahead of his time. They was hoping to tear out so much from his DNA, but we stopped him. Oh, yes, we did. Oh, hello, dear. Is it dinner time already?
It's nice how her apartment looks different from others. It looks more antique, more old-fashioned.
Pritchard, I need you to assign a temporary security detail to an apartment on Brooklyn Court until I can figure out a more permanent solution. The woman's name is Walters, Michelle Walters.
Security detail? What the hell, Jensen? Who is this woman?
She's... family. But she's vulnerable. I'll explain later. Just do this for me, please. And not a word to Sarif. Can I trust you on this, Pritchard?
Christ, Jensen. All right. I'll do it. But there better be a damn good reason for this.
There is. I'll fill you in next time I see you. But right now I need to get back to work. And Pritchard, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a damn shame that we don't have enough of time to explain this to Pritchard better. Whew. I'm not sure if my pheromones worked. I think I failed. I think I picked the wrong option, so I might retry this actually. But at the moment... So implications are that Adam Jensen was a revolutionary human, that he was the key for augmentations to become safer. So with his DNA, people would lose need in neuroposin. So once you get augmented, you wouldn't need to get doses of that, and that would be so good. It would make the technology much cheaper and less dependent on limited resources, which are controlled by VersaLife, and VersaLife is MJ12, and MJ12 is Illuminati. Illuminati are the hidden masters of this world that are pulling strings from the shadow, the unseen hand that governs our world. Yeah. Crazy stuff. I really like that. I definitely did this side quest before because I knew about Adam's DNA, but yeah, that was very touching. How that lady was talking to Adam. Well, not to Adam, but about Adam, rather. Okay. So, I wonder if because Illuminati weren't able to use Adam's DNA, that's why they switched from mechanical augments to nano augmentations, and that's where Denton brothers came in. They have similar story, right? Okay, this is not very sure, but this is not very clear. That is Adam a real child, or was he a test tube experiment? Was he born with that golden DNA, or was that something science gave him by luck, via experiments? This isn't very clear, but Michelle told us that next batch of babies would get that DNA from him, so maybe he was the special one that was special, like naturally from his birth. I'm talking about this because when thinking about Denton brothers, they definitely were not natural. They were cloned, they were made artificially to be compatible with nano-augmentations, which later was used for Bob Page and Walton Simons to get nano-augmented as well. So Dentons, they were kinda like a blueprint for more important people to get augmented. And Bob Page wanted nano augmentations to get infused with Helios, so he would become this synthetic god. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, I think I will reload and see if I can get more information from her. I do think that I chose wrong option. I shouldn't have done that. I pressured on her, but I did that not because I felt that was right, but because of the bars that were blinking during this conversation. So she got beta one. I thought it was Omega. I'm sorry.
I would love to hear more about the boy in those photographs.
Such a polite and handsome young man. It'll be my pleasure. The boy in the photo, Adam. Jensen was never really his last name, you know. We only gave that to him after the fire.
Fire?
At White Helix Lab. That's where Adam's real parents worked. At least I think they were his parents. All those babies, the gene therapy they went through, but Adam, oh, Adam was special.
Special? How?
He survived what they did to those babies. He was one of a kind. Then, when we heard they were going to use him to inoculate the next batch of infants...
Wait, what were they doing to the babies?
I wish I could remember. I was just part of a nursing staff. But Adam's parents, they started the fire. Yes, I remember that. They asked me to hide Adam. Then they started the fire. Poor things. They never got out in time.
So they started a fire at White Helix Labs. And you hid me.
No, not you, dear. Adam Jensen. Or at least I think that was his name. Well, I gave him to the Jensens to raise. They were a lovely couple.
Miss Walters, my Adam's real parents, who were they?
I'm sorry. What were we talking about? Oh, when are them Rolling Mills people gonna get here with my dinner?
Miss Walter.
Well...
Thank you for your...
Oh, before I forget...
You've done enough.
So...
Okay. This just confirms that Adam wasn't a natural. He was lucky to survive whatever gene therapies they were doing.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like Pritchard. Now I remember why I was nice to him from the start of the game. Because he helps Adam when he needs it. Despite being ass about it. Well, I don't think he's ass. He's just rude, arrogant, thinks that he's better than everyone, and it's not exactly wrong. Yeah, anyway, in my next episode I will try to find that Sandoval guy. Yeah. So that's where I will end this episode here. So lots of interesting stuff that I had to refresh my memory on, to speculate, to make links with original games. So I think this part of Deus Ex Human Revolution is very strong. I really like it. So they are bringing more topics than just transhumanism, augmentations, and their pros and cons. Now we have conspiracies like the Rex 44, FEMA, that they can just put you into camps and lock you up. News lying to you and making people be aggressive on something on purpose. Illuminati that are ruling over us and making everything miserable for us to live in glory and wealth, to shape the world as they see fit. Yeah, pretty good stuff. So yeah, really like this episode myself, so I hope that you enjoyed it as well, and see you next time. Goodbye.